Welcome, my little couch potatoes, to the comfiest courtroom on the internet. I'm your host, Llama, and it's time for dramatic testimony, overruled objections, and absolutely unqualified opinions. So grab your snuggiest blanket, some delicious snacks, and get ready to watch court with your internet besties. This is Couch Court with Llama.
Hello, everybody. Every time. I need to put back to this one every time. Well, happy Fukong Friday, Buffy and friends.
Happy Fukong Friday.
I love that you put that on the thumbnail so much when I saw it. After
I was like,
show, I was like, that's perfect.
Nobody is going to get that, but if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. It's Fukong Friday. Well, we've certainly missed everybody. Thank you all for being patient while I was sick. It was not a fun time. I'm still not even fully better, but I don't have gross stuff coming out of my face anymore. So
thank you.
I was like, okay, I can be on camera. It's not a good time. It was really, really not a good time. But we are back to talk more Laura Owens. Last time we left off, I know it's only been a week, but it feels like forever. And I've missed hanging out with you and everybody in chat and talking about things. I mean, I've been watching Real Housewives constantly while I was sick, because what else do you do but watch trash TV? And I was like, man, some of these women are just like Laura, just so what realities they live in. Yes. And then I was like, oh my God, they could have like Laura have the Real House or Real Casita Wives of Scottsdale. Like, how do we make that show? Man. I'm surprised she hasn't tried to pitch it.
We crowdsource. No, nobody wants to see that.
You had the
like even I like we have a limit. There's a limit to the madness that I can.
I know, right? And we're gonna have to see her in court, and then I'll be like, yeah, no, I don't want to see or hear you ever again.
If she, maybe we'll have to see her in court. She might actually take that deal.
Oh, that's true. The deadline. Oh wait, no, it's March. I was like, isn't the deadline today? No,
we're not that far. We're not there. We weren't gone that long.
It feels like it. I don't even know what day it is. What's the day? Text packet had the volume off. It's okay. We learned we are ridiculously hard to listen to, so
we are ridiculously hard to listen to. A wonderful commenter viewer left for us. They just it was really hard for them to say, but they needed to let us know that we're ridiculously
thank you for that. But no, I hope you all have had
kids would actually agree. Yeah, my kids actually agree with that. They were like, yes, like that comment.
Right hearted. I too find her ridiculously hard to listen to. So where we left off was there was this whole drawn out week's argument of Laura needing to respond to the defense's motion for summary judgment and to dismiss the case, right? And she had a deadline. And she kept, because it read like an actual legal document, which Laura, I don't think has ever read ever. And she was like, oh, I'm going to need more time. I'm going to need a lot more time to respond to this because I'm pro se. And like, I don't know. I don't know how to do this, basically.
Because I don't understand these big words.
Yeah. Or rational points, because that's not how her brain works. And so they were like arguing back and forth of whether or not she deserves more time, which was hilarious, quite frankly. They were like, girl, you've known about this since the beginning of February, and you're asking for 2.5 months to write a response. So then Laura finally hires an attorney because the deadline, it did not get moved, right? So she hires this attorney. I forget what his name is. Don't worry. It's not relevant because she has him for like a week.
I don't think he lasts long.
No, it was like a whole week. She hired this guy and to like file, that motion or whatever, right? Well, that didn't happen because then she got rid of him because the defense was like, oh, well, yeah, since you got a new lawyer, like we'll extend the time to respond to this. To which then she fires the lawyer. Well, I don't know if she fires him, but I'm going to go with probably, or she didn't pay the retainer or something. I don't know. But then she was like, Judge, I lost my lawyer and the defense was willing to give them more time, but not me. And it's like, yeah, because he's new to the case and you're not, dumb. Like, she was just like, it's so unfair. I don't understand. So that's kind of where we left off.
The wine. It's so unfair.
It's so unfair. Oh my gosh.
Stop.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's so nice to see you guys too. I've missed you all the time. All the time. And we're here to discuss the rumors and the nastiness.
The rumor, the gossip, and the innuendo.
Right. So today what we're going to be reading and maybe watching, I don't know, we'll see how things go today, because I'm at like 70% today. So just 70%. First we're going to start with the plaintiff's response, because guess what Laura did? She hired another lawyer. She now has another lawyer representing her. Ramos Law, yeah,
Llama.
to file her petition stuff. Hi, Jen. Hi. Hope you're doing well. Kelly, yes, thank you. I am. I'll be definitely red as rain next week. I just realized I wasn't sharing this. Bear with me. It's been a while, you guys.
It's like riding a bike, I hear.
A little bit. Yeah, I mean, it is, but also it's not. But also it's not.
Swing of it.
I know. Okay. So this here that we're going to read today is Laura's response to defendant's motion to dismiss. The thing she wanted extended time for, spent a lot of time writing about why she needed more time instead of, I don't know, writing this in the first place. But again, they used legal words, so she probably didn't know what that meant at all. So, yeah, she's hired Ramos at law, who I don't think was the same law firm from the first guy. So, anyway, let's see what they finally have to say about the defense's motion to dismiss. Because let's recap real quick. I'm sorry. Let's recap what the defense was saying in their reason for dismissing in final judgment. So they were taking that to the state legislature. There was two issues, which are kind of important issues. That one, she didn't follow the law when it came to abortion coercion that she's claiming. I think she liked it because it rhymed. Because according to Arizona law at the time, that it was directed at a medical professional would have had to have done or performed the abortion without, consent or giving them all the information, without doing all of these like legally required things. And then the other possibility was somebody, basically forcing you to, like, hanging finances over your head or something like that. Intimidation.
Like putting it in your food or something like that.
Right. And neither of those things happened at all in her story of what, happened. She apparently went and got the pills. She apparently took like 100 of them or something. It's like 4. But she did all of this herself. Nobody forced her to do anything. Therefore, they argue that her whole theory of abortion coercion doesn't even apply.
Right, because she would have had to take the doctor. I'll add the doctor to the suit.
That's right.
Prescribe the pills. Okay, I do remember that.
That's
it's
right.
Just, wow.
I know. I'm reviewing this for myself too. And then the other part of their argument of why it should be dismissed, and they were taking it to like the Arizona Senate, House, all of that, is that it's unconstitutional. Like, where in the abortion coercion law of Arizona at the time, a lot of the other statutes really defined what intimidation and coercion meant. And in this statute, it wasn't very clear. It didn't have any definitions of those words. And therefore, having such a vague, definition, the topic of it being unconstitutional, Greg saying, hey, I want you to have an abortion. I don't want to have this baby. We shouldn't have this baby, blah, blah, blah. That should be his First Amendment right to be able to say those things and express their opinion and not have the government, come after you for it. And so that's what his lawyers were arguing was what, just by simply having an opinion, somebody can sue you for that? Where's the line there? And so those were their two biggest issues. I thought they made sense. It's focused on actual legal stuff besides you said we were having a baby. You said you would love me forever if I got rid of the baby. Sure, ma'am.
We're getting sock puppets to do.
We are getting sock puppets. Yeah. I might make one this weekend. I'll be honest. I love
if we weren't hard to listen to before, y'all haven't seen anything yet.
Right. No. Yeah. Oh, and then because we're getting close to Gingras entering the picture, I think we're going to be making sock puppets this weekend, Buffy. Oh, wow. Hi, Teresa. Love chat hit number 11. Wow. Extending to 12 episodes from 8. Oh, wow. Oh, good for them. Good for them. Marionettes. I don't know if I can work the string thing. I don't know if I can.
Not that coordinated.
I wish I could.
It's going to take a lot to do this.
So I just wanted to refresh everyone's mind of what their motion to dismiss was about, their arguments, right? And therefore, this one should be about those arguments, right? It's a response to their arguments. So just have a lawyer. And let's see if that's how this goes down.
I have a feeling I think the sock puppet is far more appropriate.
Yes. Oh my gosh, shut up. Yes. A sock puppet llama with a gavel and Buffy with a megaphone. Yes. Or a Barbie Ken dolls, maybe. Maybe we might be able to do that.
That's too nice.
That is true for her. Might be too much. Okay, so let's get into this, shall we? I'm going to read a little bit. Buff, I'm going to have you read quite a bit tonight, if that's all right with you. You can use words, right?
We're definitely going to be hard to listen to today. I'm not letting it go, man. I'm stuck. No, I've got it in my jaws.
I'm going to embrace it.
I'm
going to embrace it. All right. So this is Laura coming through her counsel, Ramos Law. Oh, yeah. What was her lawyer's name? Carrie Ramos. Okay.
Carrie Ramos.
Now, defendant Gillespie, a former dating partner of Laura, used
very loosely.
Used multiple tactics to coerce Laura into terminating an unintended pregnancy between the two parties. Well, unattended, I mean, did you use stuff? Now, formally pro se, Laura Owens brought this action alleging abortion coercion, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and domestic violence, later dismissed by stipulation because she is a good person, even though they were like, girl, you got to get rid of this. You can't even use it. As a result, here, Greg Gillespie filed a motion to dismiss, arguing the following. 1, plaintiff is not pregnant, and thus all claims against Greg Gillespie must fail.
Sounds good to me.
Right. Fraudulent emails and text messages containing information by unrelated attorneys, Allison Cordova and Joe Cotchett, and sonographic images allegedly sent by Laura prove Laura's complaint was intended to force Greg Gillespie into a relationship with her. How this lawyer is going to... I don't know how this lawyer is going to be able to make this shit sandwich better for Laura, because really it's like, ooh, yikes. Now, Laura Owens has refused to take a non-invasive prenatal paternity test, including a test defense counsel purportedly scheduled for her on August 27th. And this action should be establishment action pursuant to the Arizona code. All right. So that's what their whole thing was like. Let's get rid of this. Oh, look, there's Polly. Hi, Polly. Oh, my goodness.
Polly.
Everybody's here today. I love that. Now, Greg Gillespie then threatened to file immediate counterclaims against Laura if this complaint is not dismissed, to include fraud, intentional infliction of emotional distress, request for attorney's fees and costs, and wrongful prosecution of a civil action should he prevail. I mean, is that really can you threaten to file a countersuit? I mean, I feel like that's your right to do that. Like, they've already come to try to sue you. So is it a threat to be like, well, I'm going to have to sue you back?
I mean, isn't that usually how it goes?
It's literally how it
all the time.
Yeah, it's not like her where she is like, if you don't date me, I'm going to throw you in jail forever and take all your money. Because
$45,000, I believe, was the starting price.
The starting price, and now I believe
think that's extortion.
$110,000. Right. Now, however, Greg's motion should be dismissed because Laura's complaint lays out sufficient facts regarding her claims, and this case is wrought with disputed issues of material fact. Greg's motion denies relief cannot be granted using arguments regarding pregnancy and paternity, which are not relevant to Laura's complaint.
But isn't it the whole complaint?
That she was pregnant? Yeah, I would think so. Now, Laura would also request that where claims are not sufficiently well placed, plaintiff should be permitted to amend the complaint on the reason for all of these things, which we're not going to do. We're not going to do this part either. It doesn't.
You didn't want to go to research case law?
Not today, but I will.
Laura didn't know she had to do that. Laura didn't know she had to do that part. She was like, "Oh, case law, got it."
See, I only know how to do things in bold italics and underline. I didn't know.
She learned that eventually, and then she just started copying like the template from the other attorneys, but she forgot about the case law.
Right. Kelly, Karen reads, they sue each other. It's totally normal. It's what happens. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard did it. Literally every single civil case I've watched usually went that way. Let's see. Okay, so then here they just talk about some more cases. It's not important. All right, why don't you do this argument here, Buffy?
Okay. This action is not and has never been a case about pregnancy or paternity. In fact, the action is overtly to the contrary. Okay, I'm listening. As one of the primary issues at hand is the coerced abortion, a termination of the former pregnancy.
Oh, underlined, so they're serious. I'm glad they did that for us.
Not bold, so I don't think they're that committed.
It's only half serious.
It's only half serious, but also that doesn't make sense to me. It has to be a pregnancy for it to be a former pregnancy.
Exactly.
The lack of pregnancy is also why Laura has not submitted herself to a prenatal paternity test.
Oh, pardon me, real quick. I think, when did they file this? I forgot to say that, and I'm sorry. So they filed this April 8th of 2022. So just wanted to remind everybody how much time has went by. Just for pregnancy math's sake.
So she said she was pregnant in August, correct?
No,
she got pregnant. No, the original complaint, because I went back and read it.
Oh, July.
She got was like got pregnant June of something. That's on or about is what she said. June something.
Yeah, it was like June 30th, July 1st.
Yeah. So we would have already had a baby at this point, right? No, June, July, August, 4 months. We should be good. No, that's when the testing is. At April, we should have a baby. Okay.
Well, yes, but she did say that the abortion did happen somehow miraculously, but then
okay. So
no,
it's not a failed abortion?
Girl, I don't know.
It's like you chasing your tail.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. I don't think she said the actual like termination dates of things, which I would think you would know.
Kelly, I disagree. Pregnant math is not hard if you're actually pregnant. It's not that hard, but when there's not actually a real pregnancy. Anyway, the lack of pregnancy is also why Laura has not submitted herself to a prenatal paternity test. There was not a pregnancy on the date defense counsel states they scheduled plaintiff for such a testing on August 27th, 2021. Further, the clinic provided in writing there was no appointment pending or missed, and Laura reports they verified by phone they had not been contacted by defendant or his counsel. See attached Exhibit 1. In any case, it would simply not make sense to present for a pregnancy test.
Hold on. Yeah.
Multiple weeks. Whoa.
Sorry,
and now months. It's okay. Multiple weeks and now months after a terminated pregnancy. Further, defendant Gillespie had knowledge there was not a pregnancy at the time he allegedly scheduled Laura for a prenatal paternity test. And subsequently, when he filed his motion to dismiss because Laura consumed the abortion medication in 2 parts, sounded more like 6 or 7 parts to me.
Yeah.
While he watched. First, the mifepristone on August 4th, 2021, while Greg watched her on video via FaceTime at his insistence. And second, the misoprostol on August 5th, 2021, while defendant Gillespie is present in his home at blank, 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 and blank.
I don't think that adds up at all to her storyline.
I have to ask this attorney, did you read the text messages? Did you read all 40 of those documents?
Because remember, she did have like super fetuses that, survived all the abortion medication attempts. Except for one, but then it came back as a ghost baby. I don't know what was going on inside of her.
I'm just wondering, like, she made a big deal over, I need my attorney to have time to go over 40 plus documents, blah, 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 blah. Did they actually? Because that's not what I got.
No, that's not what I gathered at all.
This is lawyer spin. We're going to forget she said that she was pro se. She didn't know what she was talking about.
I agree, Boot Scoot. We should all sue her. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. We don't need her getting any more attention.
Jeez. Lastly, wait. No. Next, defendant Gillespie's claim that this should be a paternity/maternity proceeding commenced by filing a verified petition under ARS 25806 is inaccurate, as there is not a child out of wedlock for which to establish maternity/paternity, further establishing the claims Laura made in her initial complaint.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. They do know that, like, let's talk about how the defense claimed that she was never pregnant. It's cute. It's cute. They don't want to bring that up.
I'm feeling gaslit now by this attorney.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
Really like that. Okay. So lastly, Laura denies sending the emails and text messages containing information by unrelated attorneys, Allison E. Cordova and Joe Cockett of Cockett, Petrie, and McCarthy, LLP, and doctored sonograph images belonging to an individual unknown to plaintiff, well, to Laura. Right?
As though that matters. Like, you don't know everybody on the internet, like,
I can't believe someone typed this up seriously. Like an actual professional legal expert said, you know what? I'm going to write like,
I'll write some bullshit for, a couple grand.
Yeah, but come on. I know you read that shit. I'm sorry. I'm going to cuss. I'm sorry. Sorry if you're listening at work. All right. So I got to go back where she was at. I just can't believe someone wrote that up with a straight face. Okay. Rather, Laura has reason to believe defendant Gillespie accessed her computer files and various online accounts after she filed her complaint. In fact, Laura detailed many of these occurrences in her petition for a restraining order against defendant Gillespie that was granted on November 12th, 2021. See Exhibit 2. And regarding the document submitted by Greg, Laura believes Greg gained access to her computer and edited an old fee agreement from attorney Joe Courtchett in an unrelated car crash he represented for her in California in 2019. All filings of the court have been consistent with her previous status as a pro se litigant. She has never hired anyone from Joe Courtchett of Courtchett, Petrie, McCarthy, LLP, a California lawyer for this matter.
So is she saying that Greg is responsible for all these fake lawyer emails with Uncle Joe and all of that? That's what she's saying. I had nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
But it's like that. Okay.
He's saying, I guess he accessed, it sounds to me like the claim being made is he must have accessed an old fee agreement she must have had stored somewhere in a computer where he happened to know it was there. Got the document, doctored it, because I just know the files that you have on your computer and directly where to go get them. So when I hack your computer, Llama, I'm just going to go straight for it because I know that years ago, after 2 dates, exactly. You went, to sue somebody and you have that fee agreement on.
You're going to be like, bitch, can you please? You'll be like, bitch, can you please start labeling all of your downloads? Can you put some labels? They're all just numbers.
Can you color code them to make it easier for me? I need to know exactly where to go for the future.
I wish I was that organized. I
am not. Oh, Lord.
Okay. All right. Victimhood is ongoing. Oh, my goodness. All right. Where are we? Oh, we were here.
I don't know. I went on a rant. Sorry.
I know. Don't worry. I do the same thing.
Get my bullhorn. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, additionally, Laura believes defendant Gillespie edited and generated the emails and text messages from her account as he had demanded her passwords prior to the termination of the pregnancy. In fact, Laura asserts she had not used the iCloud account in years, but defendant Gillespie had access to the login for that account. From that account, Laura believes a lot of things, but Laura believes defendant Gillespie sent a doctored sonogram image to himself with a fake message that attempts to show Laura telling him that she is pregnant with twins in order to create more doubt about her and attempt to make her appear unsound in the eyes of her. I'm sorry, I cannot even finish that statement.
So she's admitting it's fake. Just she didn't fake it. Greg faked it, not me, not her.
Is this for real?
Yeah.
Is she saying now that she didn't even send that text message?
Yep, Greg did it. Super villain Greg. Greg should grow a thin mustache. Yes. Unbelievable, right? So she's admitting that the lawyer
it never
emails
happened?
that she didn't do that. She didn't do it, Buffy. Gosh, this
I
hacker Greg.
am gobsmacked at what?
Yes.
Like, I can't even. Wow.
And she, remember, some of her felony charges are for that fake sonogram. So, okay. Okay.
Am. I am just like, what?
Look, it's your bestie, Laura Owens.
Oh my gosh.
You're so funny.
Laura, not happy with you right now.
It's just crazy. Just crazy.
Oh my Lord. She's literally saying that none of that ever happened. We just spent like hours reading that. Like, wow.
Yeah, okay. It was all Greg's fault, not hers.
To make her look crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, none. Okay. Wow. Laura had never seen the original sonogram image. Oh my God. I don't know if I can read this without just losing my mind. The blog it was posted to, or the edited version wherein her name was placed on the image before it was produced in this case. Laura never believed she was pregnant with twins and argued she was not pregnant long enough for an ultrasound to be offered to her.
Girl. Okay. We read those text messages. All right. It was implied that there was babies. Okay. All right.
Oh my God. I cannot believe. I hate when people do this. I really hate when people do this. Like,
oh, girl,
what I said.
How are you going to make it? How are you going to make it?
Oh, I'm not going to make it. I'm not.
Oh, yes. There is the phone call. The phone call has not come out as evidence yet, but I'm very excited to listen to it. I mean, in our timeline of coverage, we haven't gotten to the phone call does exist. We just haven't gotten to the release of the phone call yet, but I can't wait to listen to that. Love it. That's true. It's crazy. All right, where were we? Oh, yeah. Yeah, bump that up.
Okay.
How are you gonna make it when we get, because we're almost to where Greg and Clayton are happening at the same time.
I mean, she's frustrated me up until now. Yeah. But like, it was just a lot of the same back and forth. So, but like, I just didn't expect her to turn around and be like, yeah, that didn't happen. Like, I thought she was going to like double down and say, yeah, I told you this and you're denying it, blah, blah, blah. We're going. And now she's just like, yeah, none of that happened.
That's what her lawyers say.
That's where I'm like, yikes. I did not expect that. I guess I expect her to like double down and just to keep going, not to like, yeah, none of that happened.
Well,
that's where I'm stuck.
I feel like people that are like this, where they're compulsive, pathological liars, they will keep lying until they realize they can't. And then they'll be like, oh, it didn't happen that way. Because they can't argue it anymore. They can't lie about it anymore. So they'll just be like, oh, it didn't happen like that. And that's all there is. And you're like, that's why so many people get pissed off at liars, because it's like, what?
Yeah.
Deny.
I am.
And in Montana.
Sorry that I'm incredibly difficult to listen to. I'm never letting go of that. I'm never letting it go.
That's true. She won't. Embrace it.
Okay. A portion of Laura's case rests on the fact that defendant Gillespie continued to pressure to have the abortion before the 5-week time period, wherein Laura was under the belief Arizona law would require her to view an ultrasound of the fetus before being allowed to make an informed decision to either proceed with the pregnancy or opt for an abortion. Okay, now I'm just confused. So is there a pregnancy or not? Because I feel like you were saying that, or you're just saying it wasn't twins.
She's saying it wasn't twins, and that by the time they went to court, there were no babies anyway. So this
why were
whole
we in court?
prenatal thing, well, for the fact that she was coerced into doing it.
But that wasn't the initial complaint.
I know. It doesn't make any sense. Spoiler alert, Buffy. Nothing makes any sense. Okay. So you got now you can do the whispered part because you have a microphone with an arm. Just let you know. Oh my goodness. All right, keep going.
Okay. A portion of Laura's. Okay.
Where were we?
Did I read that? I don't even know where I'm at, y'all.
We're down here.
Greg has attempted to paint a picture of Laura misusing the court and filing a complaint intended to force defendant Gillespie into a relationship with her. He has used a statement Laura sent in an email telling the defendant, Greg, to call her if he chose to rethink his decision. Laura continues to argue that she was attempting to demonstrate Greg's intention was never to be with her, as he had claimed. Instead, his deceit was only to pressure her into aborting the pregnancy at any cost, despite knowing that she was not ready to make such an important decision.
But she literally just said she wanted to have it done at 5 weeks so she didn't have to see an ultrasound of it. So I don't understand.
There's a lot of double talk in this. That's why I'm saying I'm so confused. Where are we?
Just fucking Greg. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, Greg.
Ask if she found like the worst attorney possible, but I know that's not true because that one is coming up.
But see, let's. I know sometimes my dates can be wrong on things, but if I recall, it was like middle of August before she goes to take more abortion pills, because he was like, this is going on now for like 2 weeks or something like that, of her going back and forth. And then she took one and she took the other, which would have put her past the 5 weeks.
I really need to spend time on a timeline.
Okay, well, good luck. It's going to just be all like,
I know, I'm probably going to get like 5 hours into it and just throw the papers in the air.
Probably. Because none of it makes any sense. But yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Greg's decision to immediately end the relationship upon Laura completing the abortion that he coerced her to have and refusing to speak with her thereafter reveals his intent. Laura's way of showing Greg had knowingly misled her into having an abortion without ever intending to continue a relationship. Even after the suit. Wait. This was her. Okay.
Yep. Sorry. He made me promises.
I was like, I don't think that's what that said. I mean, maybe initially, because I did go back and read those exhibits, and he did sound in the beginning, because he said, if you want to continue having a relationship, we could do that. But I think as the conversation continued and it was it was getting weird, like it was getting like really bad. Yeah. I think that's when he was like, yeah, I don't even want to do this anymore. Like, this is just too much. Because at the beginning, because when I did go back and look at the beginning, because I was going to attempt to do a recap, but I was like, how would I even do this? And then, so I was like looking at it and I was like, yeah, it does sound like that first text message, because he does state that. But as you continue, you can see he's just like, nah.
Well, she kept going around in circles with games and all sorts of things.
And pushing back and forth. And like after a while, he was like, yeah, you know what? It's like me after a while. It's like, you know what, I'm done.
Well, that, and
Like-
she even says to his lawyers after she files a suit, if you date me, I'll drop everything with prejudice. Like,
Yeah, that's
what?
usually a great foundation for a relationship. I too force all of my future partners into a lawsuit and then drop it when they commit.
True love.
I know it works.
Never seen that rom-com before.
Coming to a theater near you.
All right, so that's where we were.
So even after the suit was initiated, was communicated to counsel and relates back to the coercion and intention infliction of emotional distress to be argued in this case.
Okay.
Greg's attempts to mislead the court with the above pregnancy, oh my God, and paternity arguments, and then submit accusations of fraudulent emails. I feel like this is not like, this is her, like accusations of fraudulent emails, text messages, like talk about your Darvo, sonogram images, and the unrelated fee agreement that plaintiff insists she has never created, edited, nor shared with the defendant, only furthers her previous declarations to the court that she has been subjected to incredible forms of mistreatment since filing her complaint.
Oh my gosh, how does so much bad stuff happen to you, Laura? What?
Ma'am.
So many unbelievable things all at once. Because other lawyers are going to totally, risk their careers to make and submit fake documents. But sure. Sure.
I'm honestly just like, wow.
It's crazy.
Like she's literally accusing him of everything she's done.
Yeah.
Not even under a summary judgment standard would it be appropriate for the court to grant Greg's motion, much less under Arizona Rules of Civil Procedure 12b-5, since there are a multitude of disputed issues of material fact as to whether Greg intentionally inflicted emotional distress, coerced Laura into an abortion, and should the court grant Laura leave to amend the complaint, Laura must be permitted to proceed. The practical effect of what Greg is attempting to do here as a parent is it. If the claims are dismissed, Laura would be left without any remedy, despite having no opportunity to resolve. What remedy? If there's no, the disputed issues of material fact. Laura respectfully requests this court deny the defendant's motion. In the alternative, should the court find the complaint deficient before a Rule 12b-6 motion to dismiss is granted, Laura requests the opportunity as the non-moving party to amend the complaint if such an amendment will cure its defects. Please,
so they're asking for a redo. I would like
Wow.
a redo of my initial complaint. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Redo. Oh, Lord.
You don't need to read that part. Just do this part.
Please note, Laura does intend to motion this court for leave to amend her complaint should the court deny Greg's motion to dismiss, but sought to give courtesy to opposing counsel and the court to first allow a decision on the motion to dismiss, given the status of the case before Laura's counsel entered her appearance.
All right. So that's their argument, which is, well, it's something.
I don't know how that lawyer wrote any of that with a straight face.
Me either. And maybe she didn't get through all the 40 plus court documents. I mean, those are a lot, Buffy. Remember, Laura was just like, my lawyer, they'd have to go through 40 plus court documents, and I don't know if they have that kind of time. Yes, they do, because they're professionals. Okay. By the way, did we ever read her protection order against Greg? Did we ever read this?
I believe so.
Okay, I thought so too. I thought so too. So they submit her protection order.
We read somebody.
Greg.
I do think that Greg, we read Greg's at the beginning. I don't know if we read hers.
I don't think we did.
I know we read hers or his.
Oh no, we did, because here she's talking about that text. And she called the police.
Yeah. I do remember that. Yeah. Horrible signs. Mean people.
Yes, that's right. So anyway, so that's what they file for that, which apparently she was granted in 2021 because there was no dispute. But again, that doesn't mean anything. And then this exhibit is from the Arc Point Labs of Scottsdale, where she emails them, "Hi, I'm self-represented. I know the opposing attorney said it would be under my name." Oh, she's asking about the appointment. Oh, I forgot how emails work. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, that's in the end of that. Okay, so for some reason, they send her... a chat with, so they had a chat. Oh, okay. And then they sent her a thing saying, "We'll reach out to you soon." Great, cool, neat. And then they said, "I don't see anything here. Would your doctor have faxed an order to us?" And Laura goes, "Hi. No, it would have been an attorney who ordered it. He said they had scheduled it in an email on August 27th, but the case started on August 11th. He said that you guys have tried to contact me repeatedly, but I don't have any record of it in my email. It would have been for a prenatal paternity test. Just wanted to confirm that there hasn't been anything for me to do at your lab. Thanks." No, you're not going to say best? Rude, Laura. Rude.
XOXO.
And then Cheryl says, "I'll look into it tomorrow. May I have your attorney's info so I can check with them?" I love this lady's sign off. "Please excuse any typos. This phone has a mind of its own." Okay. Love that. Oh, and this is where Laura says, "Hi, I'm self-represented. I know the opposing attorneys said that it would be under my name, and they have lied about several things. So I just wanted to confirm that there were no orders. I don't believe there are, and I am the plaintiff. Thanks, Laura." Okay.
Yes.
Oh, she will do anything to just tell everyone, everybody's a liar. Everybody's a liar.
Oh my gosh, this gives me this whole motion gives me the ick. As you saw. I'm sorry, y'all had to see that.
It's okay. And Cheryl's like, "I don't see anything pending with your name on it. Sorry." Again, the keyword there is pending. But hi, Bruce the Moose. Ahoy, matey. Ahoy, welcome to the party of crazy. All right, so she finally has responded to that, and this is what... Are we on this new one? Yes, we are. Okay. I know how things work. This one is their response. So from Greg's side, from the defense. Sorry,
Greg's like, "I only got 5 pages. I could have said all that in 5.
This could have been an email." All right. So this is
You want me to do this one too?
Sure, if you want to, that'd be fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. So defendant Gregory Gillespie, by and through undersigned counsel, hereby files his reply in support of his motion to dismiss. Motion for judgment on pleadings of plaintiff's abortion coercion claim. Okay. Number 1. And I'm guessing they're responding to the numbers in the other
Probably.
claim. Okay. Number 1. Laura's filing is non-responsive to the pending motion. It's not. Laura's response does not address any of the arguments pled in Greg's motion to dismiss for judgment on pleadings on Laura's abortion coercion claim. That was filed February 15th, 2022. As a reminder, Greg's motion argued the following. I just read Laura Homan's comment. So
Yeah. Last one at the like. As Laura Howen's next baby daddy. Because she thinks you can get pregnant that way, I'm sure. I'm sure on that.
Okay, so Laura's complaint fails to state a claim for which relief can be granted as ARS 36-2153 does not create a cause of action against the non-medical provider individual. Laura failed to join the necessary medical provider defendant to recover for an abortion being performed without informed consent. And ARS 36-2153G is unconstitutional as it violates the First Amendment by A, acting as a prior restraint on free speech, B, being void for vagueness, and C, being overbroad.
Look at that.
However,
Nailed it.
after 2 extensions of time to respond, Laura's response failed to even cite to the relevant statute, let alone substantively respond to the multitude of ways in which Greg detailed that her claim for relief pursuant to ARS 36-2153 must fail. The court should disregard the arguments contained in Laura's response because they are inflammatory in nature and entirely immaterial to the purely legal arguments in Greg's motion.
Exactly. I mean, you put all the other, muddy stuff aside and talk about like the actual legal issues here, like it should be, but they're still not wanting to do that. Greg's like, hello, we've been arguing about some like actual real stuff. Not, like, they sent the fake sonograms and the fake emails and the fake everything. But okay, sure.
She's trying to make it a Maury Povich show, or like Jerry Springer and his attorney is like, yeah, let's keep it to the issue here. To be clear, Greg denies the allegations in Laura's response, but this is not the proper forum to raise or dispute these factual allegations. The issues before the court are purely legal questions relating to the sufficiency of the complaint and the constitutionality of the statute.
Big boy arguments.
No, right? Laura's response appears focused on reducing these concerns to a factual debate that has no bearing on the outcome, rather than using her extra time. I was like, extra time to substantively respond to the issues raised. Laura's response offers nothing to the court's analysis and rehashes issues the court has already considered and reserved for summary judgment or trial. Even if the court considers the response rather than striking or disregarding it as a non-responsive, it does not contain any mention, much less any analysis of the pleading's sufficiency or constitutional concerns.
Right? They're like, hello, are we in court here or not? Like, what is happening? Why aren't you, actually doing what you're supposed to do? Sorry, my brain's not on it today. I'm so distracted.
The chat is funny.
They are funny. They are. You guys are the best. I miss you.
So plaintiff's response implicates rule. Is that an 11? Those numbers seem far apart to me. To the extent that the court deems it proper to consider the allegations in Laura's response, it is critically important to note that Laura's response contains numerous assertions that raise concerns pursuant to Rule 11, Arizona Rules of Civil Procedure. Although Greg is not currently requesting sanctions, see Rule 11C2, Laura's response appears to be making new allegations of electronic fraud that are presented for an improper purpose, lack evidentiary support, and clearly were not formed after reasonable inquiry into the facts as required by Rule 11B.
Yeah, that's not great. That's not great.
Being immaterial to the issues presented in the motion, these assertions can only be viewed as intended to cause undue prejudice. That has nothing to do with the sufficiency of the complaint or validity. I can't say it. I don't know what's wrong with me.
That's okay. I have my words too. Don't worry.
Like my tongue got tied. In her response, Laura alleges whatever that word is. Okay, Mr. Woodnick, I'm gonna need you to stop using these weird words. All right. Greg somehow gained access to plaintiff's personal computer. I think he's just showing off, and he's using the big words. Like, I'm smarter than this attorney. So Greg found and then edited an old fee argument between plaintiff and a California attorney she had hired in 2019. Greg falsified hundreds of emails and text messages using plaintiff's email accounts and
hundreds of emails and text messages. Wow.
Who did he send them to?
I don't know, but we're gonna have to see all of them now. We're gonna see all your emails.
Well, did he sign her up for like mail, like spam? Is that it?
That'd be funny. But hundreds of emails and text messages. Get out of here. She is so unserious. Like, here's the thing. Here's why I definitely don't think that he went this far. You know why? Because he didn't want anything to do with you, Laura. And you're not taking the hint, no matter how much he blatantly has told you, I don't like you. I don't want to be in a relationship with you. There is no future between us. And you're always like, but I think you might, because you made me a promise. So why would he go and hack your computer and have a bunch of fake emails? I would distance myself so much from you. All right. You're the one who keeps egging all of this on. He's just not that into you, babe. As a matter of fact, none of these guys are that into you because you are a crazy pants. Like one of the craziest pants I've ever seen. It's truly baffling.
Hundreds of emails and text messages. Wow.
Right? All criminal accusations. Again, we're back to more criminal accusations. Which, okay. Right, I know accepting people's autonomy is so not hot right now. No. Okay. She probably doesn't know what that word means. All right. Where were you? You were here.
Greg accessed an email account that Laura allegedly no longer uses, and that Laura gave him the password to. And then defendant Greg sent himself a doctored sonogram image.
Right.
Well, why would he have access to something you no longer use?
Right. Why would you give it to him anyway? It's so weird, Lauren.
That's what I'm saying. If you're no longer let's say like he does, like I have emails that I never use. I wouldn't even know how to give somebody access to it because I don't even remember the password.
Right. That's true. That's true. I don't remember for my little, streaming account for Discord, my separate one. I haven't logged in because I don't remember what the damn password is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I
don't have that many things to log into.
Just a little bit of common sense goes like, well, how? Because sure, people have stuff they don't have access to, but like there's a reason I don't have access to it.
Right. It's weird.
So even if those allegations belonged in a response to a motion to dismiss, motion for judgment on the pleadings on constitutional grounds, though they clearly do not, Laura fails to attach any exhibits to support the new allegations or to prove the allegations are not being presented for an improper purpose, are warranted by existing law, or have evidentiary support pursuant to Rule 11B. The response is not even supported by an affidavit, declaration, or verification to support these new factual claims that are facially absurd. Greg has not attempted to consult with Laura yet because he is not pursuing Rule 11 sanctions at this time, but Greg reserves his right to seek sanctions if this noxious litigation continues.
Because it is obnoxious.
It is.
It is obnoxious.
Okay. To further compound the problem, Laura also states in her response that she intends to amend her complaint regardless of whether the court finds that it is deficient. See response at 7. Plaintiff's Laura does intend to motion this court for leave to amend her complaint should the court deny defendant's motion to dismiss. After nearly 8 months of litigation, with no disclosures from Laura despite her Rule 26 obligations, Laura is still uncertain about what claims she is making. I'm there with you, bro, because I was like, I don't even know what she's saying anymore.
Us too.
A party's claims should become narrower and more refined over the course of pretrial procedures, not broader. The court cannot allow Laura to move the goalpost each time Greg exercises a legal right or invokes a procedural mechanism to develop the case. Laura's unwillingness to commit to a position prejudices Greg and wastes judicial time and resources and my brain power.
You know, maybe that's why she goes and has done like 1,000 classes at the gym. So she's in shape, moving goalposts all of the time. Because you probably need some upper body strength to move those goalposts. So that explains it. Lady in Gray, thank you so much for gifting 5 new memberships. Thank you so much for that and your support. Members, whoever got gifted those, because I don't have my one chat open to see, but tonight we do have TMI for all members at 9 p.m. and it'll be a fun time and weird, probably both fun and weird.
We like fun and weird.
Yeah, this is obnoxious. This is very obnoxious of her to do
and ridiculously hard to listen to.
And
sorry,
right? That lady thinks we're ridiculously hard to listen to. Have you read anything that Laura has written or said? Like, talk about ridiculous to listen to. But anyway, I digress. I'm also surprised at this point that the judge has not been more stern, quite frankly. It's surprising to me.
Is this the same judge that gave her the restraining order? Was
No.
like, oh, you're that guy? Okay.
No. This is a woman. This is Allison Bach something.
Okay. Gotcha. Because I was like, no, I don't really like him.
No, I don't like that guy either. It's like, I don't need to see anything. Just sure. Here you go. Anyway, so that was really that. This is them just being like, all right, can we just end this already, please and thank you? And then next, because talk about somebody that's hard to listen to, is Laura and her ex-parte communication with the judge. Your browser has lost connection to your screen. Just share audio. Well, that's fine. I'm not even sharing anything with audio, StreamYard.
See, even your computer thinks are ridiculously hard to listen to.
So ex parte communication with the judge is a big no-no. All right. It is very frowned upon. Don't do it. You're not supposed to talk to them. And if you do, guess what? They're going to make it public record because they have to. So it's not like you can have secret conversations with the judge. But
it's her judge.
I know. That's true. She just doesn't.
Maybe her phone, maybe her computer was hacked.
Oh, you know what? You're probably right. You are probably right. This is probably just silly hacker Greg
trying to get her in trouble to make her look crazy.
Of course. To the court. Now this is from, what was the date on the last one? How do we jump so many months? That's crazy to me. So the last filing was April 12th of 2022. Oh, because that's right. I forgot I grouped them so they made more sense. That's right. Makes sense. So this email exchange happened Monday, August 1st, 2022, because we're almost done with 2022. And I'm going with, this is the lady, the clerk of courts, probably. But she says, Miss Owens, ex parte communication with the court is not allowed. I am copying opposing counsel in this email so that counsel is aware of what I am telling you. This email address is for informational purpose only. If you want to provide the judge with substantive, neither one of us can do that.
Hard word.
Substantive information regarding your case, you must do so in accordance with the rules. Best regards, Marlene. So Marlene's like, girl, you're an idiot. All right, I got to blow up this part because the rest is blown up, but not the beginning of the email. All right, so this is what Laura tries to send to the clerk of court / judge. Hi, Marlene. I hate to email you again. Oh, I hate to do this thing that I'm going to do anyway. It sounds like somebody I know that's on a journey.
I really hate to say it.
I hate to do that. I hate to email you again, but there is a major issue with the defendant, Mr. Gregory Gillespie, and his attorney, for some reason that's in italics, Mr. Greg Woodnick, that needs to be brought to Judge Bacchus, see, it's close, attention privately before she rules on the motion to extend filed by my now former attorney, Carrie Ramos. So Carrie's gone. Ramos Law gone. No longer representing her.
That was quick.
I wonder why. On March 4th, 2022, I was I remember this from the investigative report we read. You will. You'll be like, oh, shit, here we are. On March 4th, 2022, I was drugged, violently assaulted, and raped. I have strong reasons to believe that both Greg and his counsel were involved. And there is a pending FBI investigation regarding the incident. Again, wow, that's all in italics. I don't understand, but okay. To my knowledge, neither Greg nor his counsel are aware that they are being looked into. Wow. I was worried about submitting a motion ex parte could accidentally be publicly e-filed and accessed by them, which would pose a threat to my safety. Girl, I apologize for sending an email, but I could not think of any other way to alert Judge Bacchus about this without getting the other side confidential information about what has transpired.
Is this for real?
Yes, this is very for real. She accuses Greg and his lawyer of conspiring to have her drugged and violent. This is the New Jersey story, I think.
I vaguely remember something about that. I mean,
don't worry. I think she's about to tell us all about it. So this is crazy. This is a new level of what in the F. Girl, you are crazy. All right. Hold on. Why is I'm just going to have to make this part of my screen much bigger than I had it. There we go. Because I do not appreciate how they blew up this stuff. So, right. Hi, Spencer. Hope you're doing well. This is crazy. She has no lines that she's willing to cross all lines, is what I'm saying. Like, lines don't even exist at all. So yes, Spencer, yes, she's accusing them of this conspiring to have this happen to her. So it is the New Jersey story. Okay, awesome. All right, well, let's hear what she has to say to the judge some more, because she's like, can we keep it a secret though? Okay, thanks. And remember, this happened. The FBI is now involved. Chat, who knows all the things, is the FBI really involved? Are they, or is she just being like, well, I called them, so they are? Or did she just talk to like the information desk? Is it the same of, well, I made a doctor's appointment, so I went.
Email.
Like,
she made an appointment.
I go, okay. Well, so why the FBI? Don't you usually go to local law enforcement first? I would think, but okay.
I would think too. Like, report it New Jersey, report it local. Like, what?
Wait, so if the FBI are involved, and this story is made up, obviously, do you still get in the same kind of trouble of filing a false police report if it's with the FBI? I don't know.
I would hope so.
I think Bruce says, I think the only time we've heard from the FBI is when the FBI called Scottsdale police for a wellness check on Laura because she was making self-harm threats online. Okay, that's what I thought too, but I don't know. We'll see.
She says the government doesn't care. The FBI call the police to do a wellness check on you.
Text. Also, I personally requested documents from the Hoboken Police Department, and I can say there are none. Shocking. So much shocking. Not a call, a report, even a single interaction with Laura or her family members. Wow.
Well, that's interesting.
Millie, it's your first live. So happy you're
here. Yeah, you
okay,
made it.
Yeah. Welcome. Welcome to the crazy train. Happy to have you here. All right, so let's hear what bullshit she has to say here, shall we? Okay. I have an order of protection against Mr. Gillespie, which was issued on November 12th, 2021, and was uncontested. Therefore, it made it all true. Just weeks prior to that, another woman, blank, which, by the way, chat, I'm expecting info about this other woman that she brings up. Don't dox her, but like, is she real? Again, we can't believe anything Laura says. Who was granted an order of protection against him as well. When my pregnancy was confirmed to him directly by One Medical Careland, the nurse practitioner was concerned enough about his reaction to it that she requested to speak to me alone about whether or not I felt safe and notated it. Also because he was at, because I think we did hear about Greg's side of the story in one of the filings, right? He was very frustrated because he didn't believe her. So no, he wasn't coming across great. Also, they, ask these questions to just about every woman in every scenario, whether you're there with a man or not. They all ask, are you feeling safe? Mm-hmm. So it also could have nothing to do with Greg. Especially pregnant women, because a lot of pregnant women die because of murder. So nothing is on record for there. If you make a video that doesn't say her name, she'll call, but you'll get a report. I know, it's fascinating. Fascinating, this lady. Oh my God.
Yeah, I feel like if that had happened to me with all the other things she claims to have happened to her.
But you're not going to go to the hospital?
A phone call to the police department, walk to the police department, drive to the police department. I don't know.
She's such an advocate, though, Now, on March 4th.
That's right. She's an advocate for domestic. She knew. Mm-hmm. Stop.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, on March 4th, 2022, just hours before I was nearly killed in the incident described above. Shut up, Laura. Listen, this, by the way, preface for everybody. This is all made up bullshit. Okay. We're not making fun of the real times this happened to people. Just Laura and her made up bullshit that don't make no sense. So just to clarify again, I received an unexpected email from Mr. Woodnick. Without a subpoena, he had somehow obtained the complete 221-page case file of the Cleats restraining order against my ex-boyfriend in San Francisco, Mr. Michael Maricini, that has been in place since 2018. Wow. Okay, so now they know about Michael. Okay. She does not like that. Mr. Woodnick should not have been able to access that file, part of which was confidential, without involving Mr. Maricini, because she doesn't like it.
No, but I thought it was it sealed? I don't think it was sealed.
No. But she doesn't want.
Because probably what he did was, let's see if this bitch has got anything else going on here. Let's look at this. And he found it.
Left her for dead.
That don't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense. She doesn't know how anything works because she's dumb. Let's see, where was it? So Mr. Woodnick shouldn't have it. Mr. Gillespie was aware of the fact that Mr. Maricini's physical abuse caused me to have brain damage.
Oh, well, that explains so much.
girl, which resulted in me developing epilepsy at the age of 27. Okay. Mr. Woodnick knowingly connected the two men I have protective orders against, Mr. Gillespie and Mr. Maricini, which has left me terrified. Girl, shut up. My now former attorney, Ms. Carrie Ramos, was aware of the events on March 4th. Oh, interesting. Okay. And their possible involvement since before she filed into the case. I reported wow, Laura. I've reported Ms. Ramos to the Arizona bar on June 13th after she filed a motion to withdraw from the case, after I told her that I had recorded a phone call with her where she said that she totally could have filed an amended answer to the second motion to dismiss, motion for judgment on the pleadings, to correct her error in responding to the first motion to dismiss filed in September 2021, rather than the second motion to dismiss, motion for judgment on the pleadings. In addition to the more clear potential violations, there is reason to believe that Ms. Ramos may have colluded.
Oh my!
With the other side. Shut up. The Arizona bar has not completed reviewing the mountain of evidence I provided them with, but I have been in frequent communication with intake counsel Reed Potter, who told me in our last conversations that he was going to speak to Mr. Woodnick. Oh my gosh. Do we have the bar complaint against Ramos?
I don't know.
Chat?
I'm still stuck on the fact that she. I mean, I can look. I can see her blaming the other side, but she blamed her own attorney too.
Took it to the bar.
My gosh,
trying to get her job taken away. Laura, you are a crazy bitch.
That is.
She's so diabolical.
Crazy.
Wow.
Wow. Oh my!
We don't have the bar complaint. Damn. Okay. Are bar complaints public? I actually don't know that. I don't even know where you'd find bar complaints, to be quite honest with you.
My gosh.
That's amazing. Wow.
Oh my
God. The balls on Laura is unbelievable. That's true. I also approve of this change. Laura is so Karen. We may have to call Karen Lawrence now. Sorry, a whole other Laura's. I'm sure y'all are great. And not this crazy, but this is beyond Karen level.
That is crazy.
I know. Right, Sean? Yes, third. If Ramos talking to Woodnick is collusion, what was DSG's motion to compel lunch? Super collusion. Listen, I do know about the Gingras asking the judge to make Woodnick have lunch with him. I have read it, and it is so good. It's so good, Buffy.
I wish
you're gonna love it.
Okay.
We'll be getting to it eventually here soon.
Not there yet, I don't think.
No, but you are going to literally die.
I feel like everybody in the room is laughing, and I don't know what the joke is yet.
You will. And you will soon. It's worth the wait, I promise. Now let's figure out, or let's listen to more bullshit Laura's trying to tell the judge. As I have submitted in prior filings, Mr. Woodnick has acted unethically throughout the case, starting with contacting an attorney in California who he knew to be a long-time family friend, Joe Coercion, and claimed that he believed him to be representing me in a Title 25 case in an effort to embarrass me. Girl, shut up. That clearly was not what I filed in this case, and divulging information regarding my pregnancy to Mr. Coercion was horrifying. Okay. Especially since Mr. Gillespie knew that Mr. Cotchett was representing my father in a severance case at the time. Despite Mr. Cotchett writing a one-sentence email back saying that he did not represent me, Mr. Woodnick sent 4 additional emails without a response in a bizarre attempt to frame me for fraud, demanding that Mr. Cotchett spoke to me about dropping the case. Oh my God, girl. What's the full name of the attorney? Oh, the Ramos. Hold on, give me just a second.
It was Carrie Ramos.
Yeah, Carrie, K-A-R-I-A, Ramos, R-A-M-O-S, Esquire. I love that they get to end the Esquire part.
I know. I want to be an Esquire.
All right. So Mr. Woodnick even emailed me saying that he was sure that my Uncle Joe, a nickname for Mr. Cotchett, had warned me that Mr. Gillespie would be filing a counter petition for a fraudulent ultrasound if I did not immediately file a motion to dismiss. Mr. Woodnick never received a call from or had a conversation with Mr. Cotchett. So this was pure intimidation to get me to drop the case based on an exchange that never took place. Okay, Laura. Okay, girl. You're right. Sure. Because, Woodnick's going to risk his entire career again because of your dumbass. Get out of here. Some people actually have careers that they could lose. You wouldn't know about that, Laura, would you? Because apparently you've never had a job. So therefore you can't defend any of that because you've never had one, right? No, Mr. Cotchett, allegedly. Well, that's what she told the federal government. So just saying. Now, Mr. Cotchett gave permission for me to share a note with the court that he sent me on September 30th. Quote, "It was an extraordinary story with Gillespie. I am glad you are pursuing charges as they conduct is outrageous. If we can help in any way, do not hesitate to call." End quote. Despite the offer, I have declined help from Mr. Cotchett as she would never, you guys, ask a California attorney who is not licensed in Arizona to help me.
Sure.
So look at this, right? You're accusing the other side of hacking your emails, sending all of these fake texts, impersonating lawyers. You're not going to have Joe come on and be like, yeah, that definitely didn't happen that way. Laura, you're not going to have him do a statement or anything. You're just like, no, I don't need his help for anything. Okay. I don't believe that conversation happened. Nope. Hi, Wendy. How are you doing? Long time no see, babes. One of our Jersey friends. Bisbee is crazy. She is. Y'all are... Shut up, baby.
I've heard that.
Y'all are ridiculously hard to listen to.
You can file a complaint in the comment section with everybody else.
On a scroll, please. We only accept things on scrolls. Oh boy. Now, as proven simply in his filings on behalf of Mr. Gillespie, Mr. Woodnick has taken every opportunity to insult my character. Girl, you don't got no character. Okay, I'm sorry. But
she's got character.
Well, that's up for debate.
I didn't say it was a good one.
That's true. Mr. Woodnick has taken every opportunity to insult my character with cruel personal attacks. In addition, despite not having a scheduling order, Mr. Woodnick has demanded disclosures and answers to interrogatories, which I provided to Ms. Ramos in a 45-page document on March 28th. Well, where the fuck is that? While I was under the impression that she had submitted these to Mr. Woodnick, on April 8th, I am guessing at this point that she did not, since he has threatened to file a motion to compel against me if I do not provide them immediately. At this point, if he does not already have them, I do not want to give them any confidential information that could jeopardize my safety.
If you don't already know,
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you.
Right? Also, you're just claiming they orchestrated serious violence against you, but let's talk about Uncle Joe and all of this bullshit.
Right.
Okay. The order
I would be very consumed with that part.
right?
If it was actually real.
Is it on there for Justice Clayton? Our website with her name. It says no records matching. Okay, so it's very, very weird. Oh, look, it's Miss Bees Queen, which stands for barbecue, not bees, but
Baby
it's both
queen.
barbecue bees. Why not? No, not to eat. I was thinking of bees having a barbecue, not being the barbecue. Do people eat bees?
That's a Llama Learns
I
episode.
guess. I don't think I want to know the answers to that. All right. Anyway, so at this point, if he does not already have them, I already said whatever. I do not want to give them any confidential information that could jeopardize my safety. The order of protection has done nothing to keep Mr. Gillespie from stalking and harassing me. Oh, really? Did you file anything with the court that he's breaking that? Just wondering. Or the cops. And despite Mr. Woodnick being warned that his unethical behavior would be reported, his intimidation has persisted. Their actions have been frightening enough for me to make the decision to leave Arizona permanently. Girl, you
But
did
not call the police.
But not call the police. Not do any of the things that if this happened to anybody, they would do. But sure, they want you to leave Arizona permanently. Despite Ms. Ramos' withdrawal, Mr. Woodnick has made it clear to the court that he does not want to allow an extension for the oral hearing scheduled for August 11th, as evidence in his response. The attorney I have been speaking to about representing me, we got another one, Mr. Jason Vendetti, is going to be out of town that day.
Oh.
But I'm only talking to him. I haven't hired him. Now, both he and Mr. Potter said that regardless, it would be virtually impossible for any attorney to catch up by then and be appropriately prepared to defend a constitutional issue. Shut the fuck up, Laura. Ms. Ramos did not want me to tell the court about anything related to the criminal aspects of this case. But now that I am unrepresented and scheduled to represent myself at the oral hearing, is she representing herself? I know that I have to. I simply can't explain to Judge Bacchus why her granting the motion to extend is so necessary without explaining what is going on behind the scenes and other than an email. I didn't know how to get this message to her. I truly apologize if this is not the proper way to inform her, but hope that both she and you understand the degree of panic I feel at the idea of facing Mr. Woodnick unrepresented, and pray that she will take into account my justified safety concerns in her ruling on the motion to extend. Thank you. All the best. Laura. What?
Ooh.
That was
a lot.
Like, I can't. What?
That was a lot.
You're gonna. Oh my gosh! Wow. You're gonna accuse them of. Oh, that's just me. That's not both of us. There we are. You're gonna accuse the other side of all this conspiracy stuff, criminal acts, and then you're gonna be like, but I'm just telling you this so I can get an extension. What?
And I didn't know how to do that without writing you an email. Never mind the fact that I've been filing motions for the last year. Okay.
A scroll is genius. I only accept things in scroll form now. You
And
change
do we
your
send
name.
it to you with a carrier pigeon though? Like, how do you send a scroll?
Well, yeah. It needs to be a miniature scroll that you attach to the little bird's
Oh,
legs.
okay. I'm thinking like,
Um,
hear ye, hear ye. No. Okay.
oh, I expect it to be that long, yes.
Oh,
But I
okay.
care about the planet, so let's just make it smaller. Jason was her lone cactus lawyer. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Because Miss Ramos knew it was perjury. Yeah. Yeah. She finally realized, oh shit, this woman is batshit fucking crazy.
So did he actually join the lawsuit, Jason? Like, did he join the new one? Or no? Like, who is her next attorney?
I don't know. Well, next we'll be getting into well, we have time to watch the Zoom hearings if you're down.
I mean, that's fine.
So we can
I'm
find
just
out.
like so confused.
Right? She doesn't want to face him unrepresented, but doesn't care about her physical safety. Yeah, like what are you even? Shut the fuck up, Laura. You're not.
I can't believe she accused her own attorney about being on it too.
Right?
That baffles me.
It is Friday. It is Fukong Friday. All right, let me find those.
Yeah,
And
well, this
we'll
was
play
a
some Zoom hearings.
Fukong lot.
It was a Fukong lot. Wow. So she is so like just brazen, like unbelievable.
Wow. I don't know how he didn't flip like when you read that, because it got sent to all the attorneys after it got sent to the judge, because you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do that. It's not.
He had to have been. No. Yeah. I would have flipped a table.
Yeah. I mean, no reasonable person is going to believe that's true, but like, bitch, what?
I would have been so mad. So Fukong mad.
These in order here. These are the ones from Schnitzel Ninja, who I did catch one of their lives. Well, I was replay crew, so I wasn't alive, I guess, because they weren't live.
You weren't alive. You were dead.
Yes. Well, it felt like it. I'll tell you that. But unfortunately, I did not get to listen that long because I just had a headache and I was like, I can't do this. No qualms about Schnitzel Ninja. What, that was me, a me problem, not her. But I am going to. Yeah, I was just like, I can't do this Laura Owens stuff, like, because it felt like my brain was already wanting to explode out of my head. So that wasn't helping. But that is where these are going to come from. So we have one that is 5 minutes, 16 minutes, and one that's an hour, and then a protection order. So that should put us to like 2:00 or a little after. For members, by the way, I am not going to be doing a Llama Learns About today for our besties in hire after this, just because I really need to kind of save my voice. And that involves reading a whole lot as well. So I will make it up to you. I've missed so many. I'll do my best to make it up to you guys over the next couple of weeks. Because life gets crazy. I need to share this again. That's what I need to do. Let's see. November 15th. Okay. Wait a second. Are these in the right order? August 11th. And then. Okay, yeah, they are. All right, just want to make sure I had it in the right order for you guys. Does she have CC? Love that. Love that. All right, so this hearing, oh shoot, takes place November 15th. Oh wait, no, that's not how that works. That should be the last one, right? I put them down in order. That's my bad. All right, so we have this one, actually. This one's the 16-minute one. Oh, look at that. There's the judge. I'm excited to see their faces. So, no closed caption, it looks like. Sorry, friends. But if the volume's garbage, I'll just use the booster, which, by the way, if I use it, Buffy, you are going to sound really bad. So just like,
I'm going to sound really bad. Like,
yeah. Didn't I sound weird when I would have to do the sound booster for trial?
Oh, I think
you know that sound? Like, whatever.
It's okay. I'm incredibly difficult to listen to. Sorry, y'all. I'm like a dog with a bone. I won't let it go.
Oh shit, this is real bad. Okay, hold on just a second. Let me. All right, boost it is. Hold on. Can you guys hear that?
I cannot.
You can't hear any of it?
Nope.
Oh, wait. You know what? I just remembered. Remember, StreamYard had said that my share audio wouldn't work. Hold on. Let me go out and come back in. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, her computer didn't even want to listen to us either.
Okay. Let's try this again. Sorry, friends. Can you guys hear this now? Ugh.
No, I can't hear anything.
No. Well, I'm having a problem with that. Oh, maybe I'll take them and put them in CapCut. Let me cancel this part. So maybe what I'll do is I'll throw them into CapCut over this weekend and see if we can work with the audio or something like that to make it better, because I had my volume booster all the way up, which I've never had to do for anything there. But you know what we do have? She has so we'll save the videos for next week. Okay. She files another. We'll do this. Okay. And then we'll just be done for the day. We'll save the videos for next week. So she files another protection order against Greg on November 15th, 2022, which is when they are in court. They have a court hearing that day. So that's interesting. Okay. Anyway, so let's read this part and then we'll do. Oh, the actual volume. Oh, I don't know. The YouTube was turned up too, but it's fine. We'll work it out for next week. It's fine. We're fine. My brain's only working a little bit, so it just is what it is. But let's see why she needs another protection order against Greg in November that year. Okay. So she says they were in a romantic or sexual relationship. And here's what she's going to tell the judge. So on February 8th, 2022, I received messages from an unknown number. The sender identified himself as Danny Hutzler. And while I didn't recognize the name immediately, an Instagram search showed me that it was a former baseball player for the Chicago Cubs who I had contacted once in June 2021 after seeing him on a dating app, which was right before I met Mr.
She
Gillespie.
does have a certain type, doesn't she?
Oh my God, please tell me this is a catfish. Because I would love that. It's my government name. Laura Blowens. I love that. I love that. I'm sorry, I got distracted for the comments before I keep going.
It's hard not to get distracted by the comments.
Hi,
The chat is the
Dawn.
funniest.
No, I marked safe from BJ pregnancies this week, so whew, thank goodness. Oh, I love it. Okay. All right. So the real Mr. Hutzler retired from playing in 2021. I strongly suspected that this was Mr. Gillespie, as he had made attempts to contact me before under fake identities, and no one else would have reason to commit identity theft in order to obtain information about me. No one else. No one but the 1 million scammers that are all on dating apps pretending to be other people. Nope. It has to be Greg. Has to be Greg. Or you yourself. Probably you. It's probably you. Nobody wants to talk to you, Laura.
I just want to know what color the sky is in her world. This is delusional behavior.
It's crazy.
She sounds very paranoid.
Oh, yes. Yes, that's kind of what happens to people that are just shit people all the time. They think everyone else is a shit person. It's like, no, it's really just you and, karma. So, Mr. Hutzler immediately and relentlessly tried to get me to meet up with him. He referenced us spending time together before, when in reality, I never met the real Mr. Hutzler. The only conclusion I can make as to why Mr. Gillespie chose Mr. Hutzler to defraud over any other man in my social network, is that he saw that Mr. Hutzler was the only man I had communicated with during the same time period as Mr. Gillespie. Meaning that in Mr. Gillespie's mind, how could you possibly know this? But sure, it could have been Mr. Hutzler who impregnated me and not him. Okay.
What? I thought she said she wasn't with anybody else for like 2 years. Well, I guess in his mind.
Right. Well, she's not saying, she's not saying that's what happened, but in his mind, because, you can know what somebody's thinking in their mind. It must be the reason. What a detective she is, man. Did he get her pregnant through the dating app? Maybe. Swipe right for ovaries. Right? Greg is so talented. It's amazing what he's able to do. What's his career? I don't think it's anything to do with this kind of stuff.
Isn't he into commercial light sales or something? Like, I don't know. Or think that's.
Now, this was most definitely not the case, as I had no sexual interaction with anyone other than Mr. Gillespie from early 2020 to present day. And I'll be honest, I probably would have believed her here, because I don't know. Are they just like, here, I'm just going to put my hand on your mouth? Just don't say things. Okay. Oh my God. Could you imagine? But it was not a good time. I had not seen Mr. Gillespie since early August 2021, and he did not know whether or not I had terminated the pregnancy. I presume that his repeated request to see my body under the identity of Mr. Hutzler was to see if I had or had not. What? So you're saying you believe this is Greg trying to set up a date so he can see whether or not you look pregnant still?
That's what it sounds like.
Okay. On August 11th, 2021, I filed a lawsuit against Mr. Gillespie for abortion coercion and intentional infliction of emotional distress, and litigation is ongoing. Thus, the pregnancy and its status was one of the utmost importance to him. I continued the conversation with the fake Mr. Hutzler because I wanted to be able to have firm proof that it was Mr. Gillespie before I reported a violation of the protective order. Girl, shut up. It's her, isn't it? It's definitely her. It's a lot. You're saying a lot of words, Laura. A lot of words. A lot of over-explaining. I was able to get Mr. Hutler to admit that he knew about my pregnancy. Outside of my parents and sisters, only Mr. Gillespie has his legal counsel and my legal counsel know about it. I moved from San Francisco to Scottsdale in early 2021 and have not developed friendships as I have been extremely nervous about leaving my home, right? And encountering Mr. Gillespie given his prior threats and behaviors towards me. Oh, so it's his fault that you're at home all the time. But I thought you were so busy. You couldn't meet deadlines. You just got so much going on. Okay. We're now going to blame him for her agoraphobia. Great.
She's got a list.
She does. Scroll. In addition, Mr. Hutzler referenced my restraining order against Mr. Gillespie, which again, I have not told anyone about. Among the texts sent from the fake Mr. Hutzler, quote, he didn't want to kill you. He wanted to kill the baby. Not sure I made that clear, end quote. He was asking for photos of my body, brought up my order against Greg, said he was going to make me see stars and that I deserved a spanking for being rude.
I mean,
God, Laura. What? And that he was into violence when he was turned on.
I mean,
okay.
Don't yuck some people's yum.
He repeatedly begged me to meet up with him. Again, this was confirmed not to be Danny, and no one else would know anything about my past with Greg, let alone...
How was it confirmed not to be Danny, though?
Because she knew it was her.
Because she knows she was the one doing it. I see what you're saying.
Right?
It's confirmed not to be Danny, but, you know.
Right, Amy Hood? Nobody but her would even think of impersonating someone. And to go through all that work. No, it's her. Like it's so obvious.
That does seem like a lot of work for somebody who's completely uninterested. Like,
right?
This sounds like high school. Like, I feel like high schoolers would do that kind of thing to each other.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she is.
Which I maintain she has a very adolescent brain.
Yes, like, I believe so as well. She's very much in Arrested Development. She's like 13, where she's like, but you made a promise. Like, girl, get over it. I noticed that my public Instagram story for my personal account was getting watched a lot by accounts with no photos or followers. Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God. Can you believe that? Can you believe just people with no pictures or names are looking at your stuff? Like, that's how the fucking internet works, Laura. You are not special, okay? This literally happens to everybody on any account that they have.
If it's public, Laura. If it's public.
You literally said my public Instagram story.
Don't make it public.
I came to suspect that this was the defendant. I created stories using pins of quotes from Pinterest that were only viewable to accounts I suspected were him. Oh, and she lists them. Quotes from Pinterest. Girl, you are so basic. You are so basic. I was sent the initial disclosures for this. Oh, I'm sorry. No. On February 22nd, 2022, the date used for date of the incident, I was sent the initial disclosures for the civil case we are involved in. He included 10 pages of screenshots of the Instagram stories that were only viewable to him, proving that he was in fact using the pseudonyms listed above to view my account. These, despite the order of protection granted on November 11th, 2021, which states in part, with capitalization added here for emphasis on relevant statements, do not access any parts of the plaintiff's computer, phone, or similar device, or any account. In addition,
That is adorable. Does she
she
not know that lawyers have private investigators that like will look at your social media and everything that's public, and that's probably how they got a hold of all of that and screenshot it to include in.
Listen, if you're in court, anything, guess what? Somebody's watching you on the internet. Like if any court here, just assume you are being watched. Okay. People forget that because they're dumb.
That's crazy. She's
your lawyer will tell you.
It's gotta be him. I'm like, he has someone on you, like watching you, looking at your social media, seeing what you're saying, taking a screen grabs of it to use against you in court.
Literally every lawyer will tell you, don't post shit on social media. Okay. It doesn't matter what kind of case you're in. It could literally ruin your whole case, Laura. Oh, she's something. She is something.
Which is precisely why she needs an attorney, Kelly.
Right. In addition, it specifically orders the defendant to not make any attempts to track the plaintiff's whereabouts. And he knew that there was a significant chance that I would have geotagged my location on these stories. So let me get this right. This woman who is so terrified, at this point, she's so fucking terrified of them for apparently conspiring horrible things to happen to her. But she's also terrified of Maricini and everything. She's just so scared. And she's puts geolocating on her where she is.
I want to make sure all my stalkers can find me.
Like, girl, you dumb? Like,
harass me and rape me. And I will definitely not report it to the police when it happens.
That doesn't make any sense to me, Laura. You are a DV survivor and, advocate and all of this stuff. And it's like, yeah, I'm just going to let everybody know where I am. So cool. Even though apparently you don't leave your house. So that's where you are. Now, the defendant blatantly viewed my Instagram story under his own username, whatever, despite the court orders in our case stated and above. Making my Instagram private would be detrimental to my businesses, which combined have nearly 35,000 followers. The defendant simply needs to stop cyber stalking. Whatever.
Stop it.
Accusing random Redditors of being Greg. Oh, I'm sure. I am sure she did. Right? She doesn't change her passwords. It's crazy. Hi. Look who popped in. Hi. So let's see.
We're waving at someone they can't see.
Yes, that's true. It's not Laura. So that's her being like, they're harassing me, which is just so coincidental, right? So coincidental. I love that. Love that for her. She will throw anything.
She can't make her stuff private because she's a very important person. And
she's a very important person. She has like the #1 TED Talks.
Not posting your private life and make that your like work account.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. She's so full of shit. Oh, look, it's Lainey and Stringer. Oh, you guys, I've missed y'all just so much this last week.
I know. It's like a party in here.
It is. I love seeing everyone's faces and comments. Oh, excited to be back. I still can't believe her ex-parte letter to the judge and her accusations. Like, how did you accuse somebody?
The blaming your own attorney or saying they were in on the collusion for me. Like, I expect. I mean, it's not as surprising. It is. It shouldn't be like it should be surprising. That's ridiculous, right? But like, it's almost like I feel like that sounds on par for her. It's your own asking, like colluding, blaming your own attorney. That I just can't, like, what?
And
I don't
sending a
like
bar
her.
complaints.
So I'm gonna say she's in on it.
It's crazy. It's
So
crazy.
was she saying that she already knew about it but refused to do anything, or told her not to tell the judge? Is that what? And so she assumes that she's in on it because of that? Because that was kind of what I was getting from that.
Oh, I already closed that one. Hold on. That's what I was kind of taking away from that as well.
Because that's what it seemed like she was saying.
Okay, my former attorney, Carrie Ramos, was aware of these events on March 4th and their possible involvement since before she filed into the case. I reported Ms. Ramos to the Arizona bar on June 13th after she filed a motion to withdraw from the case after I told her that I had recorded a phone call with her. Okay, that's right. Where she said she totally could have filed. She wasn't filing the responses, according to Laura. My guess is she probably wasn't filing with the bullshit Laura wanted her to talk about.
Yeah, she wouldn't say what she wanted her to say.
I think so.
She was like,
she's probably honest with her, like, no.
Yeah.
No.
And you have no evidence of this. You didn't file a report. Like, we can't just be putting this stuff in motions and making these claims without anything. You can't just say that. Like,
right. Oh, she thinks she can say whatever.
She was probably like, yeah, I doubt that actually happened. I'm not saying that.
No, like, I'm not signing up for that level of crazy lady. Like, I don't need your money.
Accusing another attorney of raping my client. Sorry.
Yeah. Conspiring to happen. And what's so interesting is, again, her lack of that's what she starts off with, but lack of detail about anything. I mean, those are serious criminal accusations that she just throws around all flagrantly because, again, she's never actually experienced anything, if you ask me. Because that's not how that goes down.
That got me. I was like, are you kidding me?
That's true. We have to all sue Mr. Boots Scoot. Okay. How dare he talk to you right now?
Tell him to file a motion.
Yeah, she is a lot like Sarah in the amount of attorneys she goes through. But and that's the thing, too, is that it's all civil, Like, it's so, like, she obviously knows, because she doesn't go to the police about all of these things, right? That they're not true because she doesn't go. Because if you go and you make a false police report, you're kind of fucked.
Right.
And so she clearly knows better. Also, I want to know more about this FBI. The FBI is on my kids. Oh, when we first learned about this, Buffy, because I didn't know about it either when we read the investigation report, I think we learned about this from Jan's statement. Do you remember that? Where she said, the Long Island serial killer and the night.
Okay.
We're after them or something.
Yes. I remember that because I was like, what? Because I remember like saying that she was trying to tie that to the Long Island serial killer and like the Diddy stuff.
Diddy, that's what the other one was. Yes. Because they are so relevant and popular, you guys.
Yeah, because I was like, how did you make that connection?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. What to accuse? Oh, I hate this woman so much. Like, she is such garbage. She is a trash person. Okay. The accusations she has made are so fucking serious. And she just flagrantly throws them around. And it's disgusting. It's absolutely appalling and disgusting. And I hope she pays for her behavior. So,
guess we're going to find out eventually.
I'm happy to come over with, let's call it a piece of fabric. You guys are so great. Oh, yeah. Okay, so
This
nobody
chat
knows. I love that.
is feisty today.
I know, right? It's all connected. It's all connected to the Gregs, everything. It's all she's also really bad at like connecting dots. Like, girl, those were
She
not
was
good.
just trying to get on a documentary. She just wanted to have her moment.
I know.
Who does that? Like, no, who like that's just such a reach.
Mm-hmm. And the entitlement that she has, trying to take away people's jobs, all for her own bullshit. Like, oh, wow. I need to study on this woman because I don't even know where to like put her
Study.
in the category of like people. Like, what is wrong with you? Because I don't understand. You're just always hiding in the corner. That's not true. Anyway, so well, that was something.
It was something.
It was something. All right. Wow. What a good day to come back on. So, Laura just always is full of surprises because you're like, it can't
Full of something.
That's true. It can't get more outrageous. And then she's like, hold my beer. What is that thing you think another human being would probably never do, right? Oh, she's going to go do it. Oh, okay. Surely she's going to stop,
all
right?
of this has not caught up with her sooner. I mean, I feel like making that complaint to that type of complaint to the board.
Mm.
Do they not investigate these things? Do they have no reciprocal responses to these kinds of allegations? Like, I don't know. I guess I don't know the procedure.
I don't either. I think we'll learn because Miss Ramos is not the only person that gets reported to the bar by Laura. So we'll hear more about
really?
how that works. Oh, yeah, no, it's not just her. Laura loves reporting people to the bar as much as she loves calling the cops about nonsense and filing lawsuits. You know, what's crazy is that this is about to happen to Clayton. Same thing. Like, we're that close to the merging of Greg's case and Clayton's. Next week, we'll be getting into that. I don't know how I want to do that, though. Do we want to just keep telling all of Greg and then Clayton's? I got to look.
Do Greg's and Clayton's case, like, overlap?
Yes.
Like, they go on simultaneously?
Yes. Because she has the craziest balls to have all these dealings
to do
with
this
Greg
at the same time.
I
thought like eventually that ended, like
no,
Greg's ended, and then she picks up with a new guy. I thought it was like serial, not consecutive.
No, and then so Greg and Clayton stuff is going on at the same time, right? And then in comes. Well, I think after Clayton is wrapped, I'm not the best on the timeline, so chat will absolutely correct me on this one. But I think it's right after Clayton's is over is when Mike Maricini comes back into the picture. But I don't think Greg's is done yet. Maybe.
Oh my God.
The end of the timeline, I don't know, because I have not. I'm missing a lot of info.
Oh my gosh.
So
that's why she needs an extension on her motions, because she needs time to write other motions for the like.
Well, get this. Okay, so not only we have it's her versus Greg starting in 2023. Clayton is 2023. Then on top of those, her parents file for bankruptcy. After Clayton, spoiler, she owes him a fuck ton of money afterwards. She pleads for bankruptcy, which is what she's currently dealing with. And she gets her first 7 felony charges last year. The other 7 this fall, 14 felony charges, her bankruptcy. And what was the other? I feel like there was one other. Oh no, I'm thinking of David Gingras and all of his DUI trial bar. It's nuts. Things get out of control very, very quickly. Like,
as I'm starting to realize, I just didn't realize that everything. I guess I pictured it like consecutive, not like, or I mean, concurrent. That's the word I was looking for.
Right, Bruce? Are you even a lawyer if Laura hasn't put in a bar complaint? Are you even really a lawyer? Yeah, because then there's bar here. Like shit, you guys, is about to get crazy. All right. It's about to get real crazy to follow along. So I got to spend the weekend figuring out how to do it, because this is as far as I got in planning. Besides the Zoom videos. After that, I have to sort through some stuff this weekend, but it's about to get crazy. I can't wait for Gengris to enter the story. That guy, oh my God. She wanted a lawyer who will fight zealously for her, and boy, does she get one.
Did I hear correctly that he has beef with Runkle?
Yeah. He has beef with everybody. He is literally like the older male version of Laura. He's just an interesting man. Put it that way. The podcast is called Love Trapped, Kelly. I don't know if somebody answered you already, but Love Trapped, right, Buff? I believe so.
Yeah, Love Trapped. But I had to stop listening because I was learning too much. And I was like, oh, we're starting to talk about Greg. I gotta stop. Because as much as I enjoy the podcast, I want to, like, I don't want to spoil it, because like my reactions are very real, and it's hard for me. I can't really fake being shocked. Like I can't.
Yeah.
Oh my God. No. Like when I read it, I'm like, this is like, I'm like, what? And if I already hear about it, it takes the fun away. And that's I kind of like hearing about it and going, the fuck did this happen?
And Greg and Clayton bromance confirmed. Oh, she's such a mess. She's so messy. She's so messy. Yeah, he does. He has beef with literally everybody. I mean, he's just like Laura. It's everybody's fault, not mine. I'm a super genius and the smartest person in the world, the best person in the world, the most ethical person in the world. He's basically like a house slave. He had a blog. So I've never even read his blog stuff, you guys. I haven't at all. So
wait,
oh, look at that. There's
DSP. Is that
I think it's
Gengris?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, there's Poe with a scroll. I love that. That's cute, Amy.
Oh, look how cute.
Okay,
his
so the
blog,
case
I need antibiotics after reading his blog.
All right, so the abortion case against Greg is now over as of last year, if I remember right. It goes on for a while. But she still has the protection order against him. Interesting. I know you might have to be making some charts soon, Buffy.
David Scott.
Things are gonna get tiny whiny. Right.
I didn't know his middle name.
Yes, they can make mistakes. His blog will make you itchy.
That's why I was reading that when I said I'm going to need antibiotics if I start reading it.
Right. Just when you think there's no tea left. Oh, boy. I feel like there's so much more to come. Like, listen, I was very shocked by everything that happened to Michael Maricini. Right. Like, oh, my gosh. Like his story, it's crazy. Right. And then we get into Greg's. And it's the same level of crazy, except she ramps it up even more. Because Greg chooses to fight about it. Where, poor Michael, he just didn't even know what he was getting into with that protection order. He just wanted things to stop and go away. And, I can't blame him for that, but it was not a good decision. And then she's ballsy enough to try it with Clayton. And she really ranks it up there. So it gets crazy. Oh, I feel so sorry for all of them. We laugh and we have a good time because this is absolutely ridiculous, but I cannot imagine.
Happening to me, I would cry.
Oh, yeah. I can't imagine how they felt during all of this. Because again, the accusations, she has accused all of them of literally, raping her, assaulting her, trying to kill her, including the lawyers. Like, it is so hard to move past those rumors and nastiness. I can't imagine being accused of those things that is just simply not true.
Right.
It's one thing to be like, oh yeah, that's probably not my baby, but she really, can they sue her at this point? Because like seriously, I would. I mean, I know Clayton gets money out of her. I don't know about the
For
others.
like defamation.
Yeah, I mean,
You would think there should be able to, but
I mean, she's not got no money, but still,
clearly.
That's why, like, I'm so like hell bent on like helping expose her to the world because of what she did to them. It's so gross and disgusting that anybody would go out of their way to do that because somebody promised to be in a relationship with you. Like, my God, grow the fuck up, Laura. Ugh. I hate her.
It was 2 dates.
It was 2 dates, right? That's a fair point, half-ass fashion. That's a fair point. That's right. I wouldn't want any of her non-existent parent money anyway.
Might be done. Like, might be just done. Like, they just want to be done. And I wouldn't blame them. I wouldn't blame them. Like, there's those parts where you're like, you need to take her down, but like, you're tired. And this is costing you money to fight too.
Absolutely.
Just the stuff she brought you. Like, I would just be like, no, I want this done.
It's true. She doesn't have anything to go there. Well, I think all the because this is how Laura, whatever fuck her name is, that she has
even her real name,
right? That her story is all bullshit because here's why. And like every he said, she said situation that has existed in the history of forever, each side has their supporters. Where's Laura's supporters?
They have a website called Justice for Laura
that she made, probably. Like, yeah, I'm sorry,
she did, but I'm just saying there was one because
I mean, there's sides to everything. TV shows, House Black, House Green. I mean, they will go to the depths to defend their opinion of the matter. And it's like, well, where's all her people? Oh, that's right. Your story and everything that happened is such bullshit. You probably have like 5 people who believe you, if that. And 2 of them are your parents. Like, ooh. I mean, I'm sure
really track her IP.
Probably. I'm sure they did. She's done, oh, wait a second. Hold on. I'm sorry. Megan Fox has done an entire musical based on Jean Grist, and it's fabulous. I was using voice to text.
So is that going to be our Easter musical? Is that going to be our Easter musical since we're not going to have one this year?
Maybe.
We could just go watch the Jean Grist musical.
Maybe. Her dad isn't speaking to her. Laura's dad, the Ron Owens. Did you know that he was a local celebrity in San Francisco? Did you know that about him? Wow.
He's a very important person at the House of Prime Rib.
Very, very important. God, these people are ridiculous. It's a terrific musical. That is true. There's absolutely no excuse for her actions or behaviors or any of that. She's ridiculous. She is ridiculous. I have zero empathy or sympathy for her. And I generally try to, be like, okay, how did this person get to this point? With her, it's like, girl, no. Just no.
I mean, I judge him also for hookup culture issues. However, it doesn't absolve her from anything. Doesn't make anything that's happening right.
Right. I mean, here's the thing. She wasn't even pregnant. You know, I think maybe there would be some supporters if she actually was, but there is literally no proof she ever was at any point in time. Even her own proof, when she did go to a doctor and she reported she had never been pregnant before. So she is beyond diabolical. I agree. She is one of the worst people ever. Anyway, well, you guys, that is all we've got for you today. Next week, we will have another full week. I don't think you're going to be with us a lot next week. Are you? Or maybe? Think about it.
To be determined.
Okay.
I have children home on Easter break.
Yeah.
So I might be held captive, or I'll have to like duck out every like few minutes to check and make sure they're still alive.
Well, we'll be back regardless. Maybe Terry will come on or somebody else. Either way, we will definitely be back for that. And like I said, I'm excited. I get to start planning again the next phase of this wild story. So for all of you that thank you again, Lady in Gray, for gifting 5 memberships. Congrats to our new members. Tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, we do have our member-only show, TMI, Too Much Internet, where we just have fun and just laugh about silly things on the internet. It's not serious. It's just a good time. So I am looking forward to that. I will be on for that tonight as well. So anything you would like to say, Buff?
No. I'm just...
You're still just taken aback. Like,
I am still processing because I am still just like, what did I just read? like,
wow.
I'm still processing a lot. That was unexpected. I mean, I want to say it's unexpected, but at this point, is it really? Like, should I really be shocked by anything at this point? I feel like I shouldn't be, but at the same time, I just can't help but be.
It's magical. It is definitely magical. I really hope Greg gets his justice in court too. Both, all of her felony charges. She better take whatever plea it is. Because I'll tell you what.
Part of you really wants to see this go through court, though.
Oh, I absolutely do. That is what I'm rooting for.
You kind of want to watch this. Do we know if someone is going to be streaming it? Like
long crime.
Are you
long
sure?
crime will. Yeah. They filed to cover her hearings. They just haven't been long enough to do anything. So she's on the radar.
Well, so if we're going to live stream a trial, I am there for that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, no, they like filed with the courts for media access and all that sort of stuff. She's just only had like 2-minute trial stuff. But man, I hope she goes too, because I can't wait for that. She'd be stupid too. But
but I would be entertained and well, she'd be stupid.
That's true. She hasn't made any good decisions about anything. So, and I don't think her psyche's going to let her accept the plea either, at all.
I have a hard time believing that too, unless her attorney now is like really good at convincing her to.
But see, as we're learning in all these other cases, when a lawyer doesn't do or believe, let's get rid of them. But
that was in civil cases. I feel like she has to understand the gravity of where she is, like at where she is in this current, like do you understand? This is a criminal trial.
Yeah. If she would have actually had to spend time in jail in after being arrested, right? If she had to spend like 3 to 5 days in jail, real life, I think she'd probably take the plea deal really quickly. But,
I mean, I would feel like if she was smart, she would take the plea deal. But if she's really thinking about my feelings, which I know she's not, she'll take this to trial and give me something to watch.
I mean, listen, Laura,
because I'm really interested.
I'm willing to put my thoughts aside to give you a fair trial. to convince us
not.
of your innocence.
The joke you told right now. You and I both know, as sure as the day is long, that we'll be sitting up here like with our popcorn, with our your nerd ropes,
All right.
And I'll just be like,
girl, we'll be drinking margaritas the whole time. I will. It'll be
so
amazing.
Yeah, we'll be pausing every 5 minutes to say some stupid.
That's true. And I don't pause when I cover trials. I just let it happen. But this one, it'd take us like 3 years. Like
thought bubbles. Oh, Lord.
All right, you guys. Well, that's all we got for you today. I hope you all have a wonderful, amazing weekend. So happy to see all of you guys so much.
We weren't too hard to listen to today.
Don't worry, people. Let us know. I'm just kidding.
Let me know. Let me know how hard we were. Ridiculously hard. In the comments.
Anyway, you guys are all so wonderful and amazing. Thank you again for being here. And until next time, go forth and be amazing. All right. Bye, guys.